Hello and welcome to the next exciting adventure. We're off to Bavaria to go and pick up a camper van from Corrado, the Corrado Vlow V600, and then we're heading on down to Croatia in a tour that we're going to call Go with the Vlow. So Dougal and I, we left the UK today and we've headed to the continent via our old friends at Eurotunnel. The reason we take Eurotunnel is because Dougal can stay with me in the car, and we booked that through the Caravan and Motorhome Club simply because I left it a bit late and the prices were going up and up, but you get a really good deal through the Caravan and Motorhome Club if you book direct. You have to be a member, but it's well worth it. It was about 10% saving on had I booked direct. The lovely people at Eurotunnel, they put us on a shuttle 1 hour ahead of the one we were booked on, and while we were on the train I made a little sandwich, we had lunch, because of course no caravan. It's really exciting actually. There are loads of people going off on exciting caravan and motorhome trips right now. We've got Karina and Jules at Here We Tow. They're picking up their brand new Adria Isonzo today, and they are taking it on its maiden voyage. Then we've got Stephen and Carla, a couple of my Twitter buddies. They are heading off today on a 2,000-mile tour of Scotland. Don't know where they got that idea from. We've got Wandering Bird. She's off in her motorhome. They've just been to Germany and now they're heading down to Luxembourg, not too far from where we are right now. And then of course you've got Tinten and the boys from Bailey doing their massive endurance run, 21 countries in 21 days. That is just insane, but good luck to them. I have to say, I think their trip is planned to the nth degree, and they've got support and they've got press crew and all this kind of thing. This trip, Go with the Flow, is probably the complete opposite of that. There is no plan. No planning has gone into this trip whatsoever at all, and there is just me. There is just me and Dougal. Okay, for 5 days also we're picking up my YouTube buddy James Popsis. He's going to be doing part of the trip with us, but other than that it's just me. And I don't mind admitting, this morning leaving the UK all on my own, I did feel a little bit nervous, I have to say, but I'm sure we'd be fine. So as far as camping goes along the way, I've got my tent right now and a couple of gizmos that I got on Amazon that I'm going to show you when we get to the campsite. And for the camping along the way, when we got the camper van, I was chatting to Sean and Lizzie at California Camping, and when they took their honeymoon to Slovenia in their VW California, they used a scheme called the ACSI camping card. So without further ado, I got myself an ACSI camping card, and that's what we're going to be using for the rest of the trip. And basically the way that works is that you pay a fixed amount to get this camping card, but you get the guidebooks for the whole of Europe, and you can get an app which I've downloaded to my phone which tells you where all these campsites are. There are 3,300 of these camping card campsites throughout Europe, and as long as you travel off season, which we are, it's April, May, you can benefit from a reduced price, and that is anything from €11 to €19 a night. But you don't have to book in advance. Obviously you take a chance whether they're going to have a place, but it just suits me really well because we don't have to book in advance. You don't have to commit to being anywhere at a certain time. Oh, this is interesting. Yes. So we're just here, just hitting the Ardennes, near Liège. So tonight we're heading for one of those ACSI camping card campsites. I've forgotten what it's called, but it's near Verviers. Ah, Poller, that's the one. Camping Poller, that's where we're heading. I remember now. I knew it began with a P. Here we are. So this is posh. Oh, they've got bar, terrace, everything. Oh. Ah. Well, they say first impressions count. That was my first impression of checking in at an ACSI campsite. She was lovely. I love this place already. Really sweet girl. So just go and find a place, any available place. Oh, come back and pay in the morning. Don't worry. We got a bar open next door if you want to go and eat something. Oh, it's all free. Yeah, just take it. You want to plug in? No, just plug in. Oh, amazing. So yes, the welcome at Camping Poller. Top notch. Right, let's go and find ourselves a pitch. Right, so that's the tent up. Now the first thing I want to show you is this. This is the sleeping mat I got for this trip by a company called High Kentshire. But I'll put a link to this in the description below because all I love about it, it's tiny. Look how small that is, it's tiny. So you can fit it in a bag and apparently it inflates in a dozen breaths. We'll see. But I just love it because it's so small and tiny, so when we go away on the motorbike we'll be able to use this. Haha! Right then. Right, so I make that about 13-14 breaths, which isn't bad, but it's got a one-way valve here, so it's easy to blow up. Right, let's put it in the tent and see how it is. Right, so there we go. Now then, let's give it a whirl for comfort. Right, well, comfort-wise, it seems to do the job. I'll give you a full report in the morning, but looks like someone wants to join me. Yes? Can I help you? Oh, someone telling me it's dinner time. Right, are you all right in there, Dougal? Yes? You comfortable? So I've got my 25-year-old sleeping bag on the new mattress, and then the other two things I've got for this trip and hopefully for life are these two things. I've got a stainless steel water carrier, which is huge, that's 2 litres, and then I've got this, which I got fed up with jerry cans breaking, and this is a jerry can made by Ridge Monkey, yep, the people who make the famous Liz Monkey cooking device. And what's great about this is it's got a tap and it's heavy duty. Where is the tap, I hear you ask? The tap is here. It's in here. We've got a great big opening for filling it with water, and that's where the tap lives. So you detach the tap, and there you go. Right, dinner time, and then I better get this video edited. Right, and dinner, I got this. It's called Bowl, spiced lentil and vegetable, a protein boosting super soup. Let's give it a whirl. Right, well, I'm going to finish my dinner and then I've got to edit this video, so we're going to call it a day for there. As I say, I'm going to put links to the products in the description below, and as I've got to get this edited tonight, I'll leave a comment to let you know how the mattress was on its first night. I hope you're going to join us for the rest of the trip, so make sure you subscribe to this channel to be with us for the rest of the Go with the Vlow trip and other exciting adventures in the future. So it just leaves me to say right now, from the beautiful Belgian Ardennes, from Dougal and from me, thanks for tuning in. No, it's not your Dougal, it's mine. You can have yours in a minute. You have yours in a minute. All right, I'll get your dinner.